Hello YouTube, it's RV Creations here. So today we are going to get ourselves comfortable or familiar with Adobe Photoshop version CS6. This is a new version that has been launched by Adobe Photoshop series of the CS, and including this version, this is the sixth one. In this they have completely changed the interface, as you people can see. uh, you can even change the color of this interface. Let me just show you how. You go to edit and then preferences, general, and here you get to select interface, and you can select all the colors that you people wish to. I mean, I'm comfortable with this one, so I'll go with this. Never mind. So with this, let us start with basics of Photoshop. In Photoshop, there are many set of tools that are available to us. You can see they are on our left side of the screen over here. So first tool is used for moving. Everybody is well aware of that. Like in that you easily move the things by selecting the tool. And second tool is select tool. This is used to select anything that you wish to. Like if I wish to select this prism kind of thingy, so I'll select it and I can do anything. Like if I want to just select this much, or I want to invert it, I can invert it, and n number of things that could be done with this. Next comes, there are sub options in this. One is rectangular marquee tool, second one is elliptical tool, and third is single row and single column. Elliptical and rectangular marquee, I think you people will be familiar with. So let's jump to single row marquee tool, and that is you get to select a single row. Are you seeing this? Only a single row has been selected. And okay, let's just forget it. um, Bear with me guys. Now next tool after this comes, it is lasso tool. In this you can actually select the images or anything that you wish to with your free hand, or there are some other options available. Let me just show you how to use the lasso tool. It is, you just select it and it has been selected, and to deselect it you just click it once and that is done. And you guys noticed, right, that when I was selecting something like this area, it was not a complete circle, or you can say it is an uneven shape. So if I am supposed to select anything that is like quite precise, I cannot use this tool. So in that case I'll be using the polygon lasso tool. People tend to think that magnetic lasso tool is much more worth than polygon, but I am comfortable with polygon lasso tool as it is very much easy to use. Let me just show you how. You just, supposing if I am supposed to select something like this from this girl, have a look at this girl. Okay, are you seeing it? Are you seeing the preciseness in this, in the selection, right? I'm doing it roughly, but still it is. Anyways, this is the work of polygon lasso tool. It works with the clicks. I hope you're listening to the sound of the clicking also. And if you need to deselect, just click it anywhere else. Next comes magnetic tool. It is used to just select things, like you can say see this, right? It selects only the layer that it follows, that the cursor is making it follow. Are you seeing it? Can you see it carefully? And you are not supposed to click anywhere. You're just supposed to drag your mouse and it will select it itself. I think I'll prefer polygon tool in this. Okay, next tool is magic wand tool. It is a very helpful tool. Supposing you're supposed to crop, let us say, this girl over here, you need to just select this girl. I'll just do this, that I'll select it. I'll just take my cursor and I'll just click on the girl, and ta-da, this girl has been selected right now. So it's a nice tool to work on. It is the selection tool again, and you can do anything. Like you can click move tool and you can move this girl anywhere. Okay, let me, yeah, now you might be able to see the difference. So this is the thing with magic wand tool. You can just go back, go one step back by using the command undo, that is control plus Z. I hope everybody will be knowing that. So next comes, after this magic wand, it is quick selection tool. Supposing in this area you can see this yellow strip and pink strip, so I'll just click on this yellow strip and just drag it. Are you seeing it? It will select the same color tone, and the main thing that selection tool works on, it is tone. Have a look at this. It is having the same selection tone. I'll do the same with this. Okay. Next, let us come to crop tool. Crop tool, I hope everybody is aware of this. It is used to get rid of those unwanted objects in our images. Yeah, you can use just crop or don't crop anything. One thing that is supposed to be noticed here is that if you use your crop tool, and it will make your image move while you're cropping it, unlike the other versions in which the image used to be steady and the crop selection used to move. Are you seeing it? And if I want this prism and this girl inside it, I'll do this much. Have a look. I'm actually moving my image, not the selection, so I won't be cropping it right now. So guys, the next tool is perspective crop tool. I hope everybody is aware of the word perspective. Um, if for those who are not aware of that, it means the point of view of viewing a project or an object. The main thing is, supposing you're standing in front of a wall, and that is like a corridor, you can say, and in front of you the beginning of the corridor will look like very much bigger to you as compared to the ending of the corridor. That is called perspective. I'll put on a different tutorial for this thing, perspective. And perspective cropping is basically mapping. I hope you are able to see that. Let me just show you again. You just click here, click, and you'll get to see this graph. Are you seeing this? This graph is created, and you just select this click tool, and it is selected. I know it is distorted, but still. Next comes the color selector, or it is called eyedropper tool. Supposing I need to select this color and it has been selected here, but what if I need another color? I'll do one thing, I'll just reverse it. Have you seen this, the difference, the variation? Now check it out. I need this blue color, I am having it, so whatever I want to do with it, I can do with it. So guys, next tool comes the spot healing tool. What if in this image these lines, this, supposing this line, I hope you can see it, let me just zoom in a bit. Now I hope you can see it. This line is unwanted. What I'm going to do is just select it, select the background and press alt key. You'll see when I'll press the alt key, its cursor will change. Have you seen that? Now I'll just click it. It will ask that whether I want to select this image, this point of the image, and next is I'll just click on the unwanted area and I'll just drag it. It's gone. It's magic. So that's more or less done with the spot healing brush. Next comes patch tool. Healing brush is also the same thing as of spot healing brush. Next comes the patch tool. Supposing this area is unwanted, I'll just do one thing. I'll click and drag it and just complete the circle. Now I'll click on the selection and I'll drag the selection. Can you see this? I'll leave it anywhere I feel like. It's done. So this is so much with the patch tool. Next comes the brush tool. So I hope everybody's familiar with the brush tool. Like you are able to do any painting jobs, anything. Now in brush tool you can have n number of different types of brushes. Supposing with a less harder brush or a brush with a much more hardness, you can see the edges of this brush are much more clearer than this one. Are you getting it? So you are supposed to use these brushes on different types and different places. Supposing like where you wish to give it a blended look, you won't be going for a harder brush, you will be going for a softer brush. And this brush, there are many different kind of brushes available. Photoshop CS6 has given many new themes of the brushes, new types rather. Supposing I selected this, so what will happen, it will show me the type of the brush and the shape of the brush is in front of you. I'll just click on it and I'll just drag it, and that's it. Yeah, this lag you have seen, it is not deliberate, it has been done by the brush, not by me. So this is so much with the brush. Next comes clone stamp tool. What is the meaning of clone? Anybody if is not aware of this word, it means that creating the same copy right now. So supposing I need, this also works, by the way, this also works on the same principle as of healing brush. You press the alt key, the cursor changes and it asks you that where you want to place the cursor. Supposing I need to place it here on the bird. Now you can see the bird is actually become the center of my brush. Can you see this, guys? I clicked it, it went there. Again, if I want the same bird, I'll do it, it's again there. Now supposing I want this thing, again the bird, I'll go for the bird. You can say it is here again, something like this. Supposing I need to just get rid of whatever, like this whole, again the same line, I'll just click on my left side and I'll select it. That's it. That's done with the clone brush tool. In this also there are different brush tips available to you. That is the same as of the brush tool. Next comes pattern stamp. In the pattern stamp you will get many different kind of patterns. Like you can first of all you can increase or decrease the size of your brush by clicking close square bracket or open square bracket on your keyboard. So what I'll do is I'll select a pattern and I'll start placing it. Can you see it, guys? This is the pattern. Even you can define a pattern or a brush itself. You just need to select all, Control A by using the command, and you need to go to define preset brush or define pattern. If you click on define brush, it will define it as a brush, else as a pattern. So guys, next tool comes is history brush. History brush, it does nothing much as the same job of undo. Can you see it? It just restores the proper original image. That's it. That is the so-called job done by the history brush. Next comes the eraser tool. Like you can see the edges are quite blended enough. If I use a harder brush, it will be quite smooth. You can see the difference. I am just going back, restoring the image by using Control Z. And yes, if you wish to go like a series of steps back, you will be using Alt, Control and Z as a command. And after that it comes background eraser tool. it is a very helpful tool. uh, if you wish to select a specific area and remove it, you can. This is a tool that is mainly used for removing the background of the hairs. If somebody wishes to get a background and including his hair, so it does a quite complete and clean job. You can see it. If supposing, let us suppose these are blue hairs. Okay, my bad, nobody actually has that, but still these are blue hairs, and we are doing the erasing part on this. You can see this, right? It is done quite like good a job. So what it precisely do is, you can see the plus sign in between of the brush. It just focuses on that. You are supposed to just focus on that plus sign. You can see this bird, right? It just erased the image, or the only tone that is present. Supposing the black tone is present here, it erased that black tone. And I'll just go back, undo. So next comes the magic eraser tool. You can just select it and it will erase a bulk of area that is having the similar tone. You can see this. So it is used to do that. Next tool comes the paint bucket tool. It's a nice tool. You can see it is used to just throw the paint on the image. Okay, it looks shabby, but it looks very good on some images if you wish to. Next comes the gradient tool. So the gradient tool is, as the name says, it is used to lay on a gradient. So let us try a gradient. So I'll be creating a new layer, that is a black layer, and you can create it by using Control plus Shift plus N, and it will ask you that what kind of layer you wish to like have, and I'll just select it as it is. It is normally set to the defaults, so I'll be just clicking on the gradient and I'll be just leaving it. So I'm having a very good gradient over here, but I need the effect of the gradient, so I'll be using any of these tools. So by using these permutations and combinations, the basic idea of the gradient over here is just to give the depth to the image. Supposing I need this girl, and I'll just take this girl. It's here, done. I know it's a bit distorted, but it's just an example that how to use and where to use a gradient. So in the gradient you're having 5 different options over here available to you. One is a straight gradient, like you can say that, in which you can have a straight gradient. You can see this, the variation from white to gray. Yes, it is gray. And next is a ring kind of gradient, that is a circular gradient, and it is a prism. It will be making a prism. And next comes a double dual gradient. It will be like on the both sides of the image, up and down. And the last one is diamond. It will be creating a diamond structure. So in order to select the colors, you'll be selecting the gradient option, and over here click to edit the gradient. So you will be clicking and you can select anything over here. Supposing I want to select this, what I want to do is I want to make a bullseye. What I'll be doing is click on the gradient, select this option over here, and that's it. I'm not okay. Guys, have a look at this. Wooha! Bullseye! So, okay, fine. Jokes apart. You can do anything with this. Supposing I want to make a rainbow, bridge or circle. Here it is, and anything from that I can do it. So I think that's done with the gradient thingy. Now next comes the blur tool. Blur tool is used to blur the images. Supposing I need to give a complete focus on these trees, this, not on this, not on this, the background, I just need to give it a focus. So what I'll be doing is I'll be just clicking this blur tool, and it'll be just merging or blending in so much smooth way that it will be looking like as if it is an image taken from a camera using its focus. Yeah, it is the same trick done with that focus also. So guys, can you see it? Can you see that the image has been blurred? Let me just show you the original image and this. Can you see it? Just check out this area, this. You'll get to see the difference of the blur tool. So like, let's just go few steps back, and next in this we can use the strength of the blur tool. In this you can either just decrease the strength so that the blur is very less, or you can increase the strength. You can manipulate it from here, and even you can blur the different kind of areas, hues, saturations, and all that. So guys, the next tool is sharpening tool. It is completely opposite to the blur tool. It sharpens the image completely, and let us see how it does that. Can you see it? Can you see the difference where my brush is moving? Now let us just undo it and do it again. Oh, that's my bad, I selected an empty image. So this is the proof that the image was the layer was empty. So I'll be selecting the layer and I'll be doing it again. Now I hope you people can see the cubes, the square is coming out. You can see that, I hope, right? So we'll just go have a look at this. It just sharpened so much. Yeah, it could be used for a little bit, but not much. You can see the difference over here. Can you see that? The viewers in HD, I hope you people can see this completely. And okay guys, the next tool is smudge tool. It is used to blend the different layers of colors into each other so that it just blends properly. Have a look at this yellow and pink layer. What I'll be doing is clicking on them and just moving it up and down so that it blends properly. Are you seeing it? Now I have changed my motion. Basically this is done to just blend it so that we can get a normal good color, but for blending there are different techniques that are used. I'll be putting on a tutorial for that also, but as in for now it is just used to give some shapes or just blend in. Have a look at the prism. I just completely banged it. Oopsie, I just completely rigged it, I mean to say that. And guys, the next tool is burn tool. No, it won't be burning the image, but yes, it will be just enhancing the tone of the image. Have a look. But it will be it didn't work properly because the shadow mode was selected, so it will be working only in the shadows. Have a look at that. If I select the highlights, and highlights are here, over here you can say, but I'll be selecting over here. Have a look. Are you seeing it? So this is so much with the burn tool, and you can go with the middle tones and all. and I just undo that. Next comes the dodge tool. It is used to enhance the color or enhance the brightness of the image. Brightness as in supposing in the midtones are over here. Have a look. This is the brighter area and this is the area that is a bit of shadowed area or a bit of darker toned. So I'll just click dodge tool, middle midtones, and exposure will be full so that you can see the effect. Can you see it? Guys, have a look at this. And you can see it easily because of the hardness was full of the brush. If I just select a lesser hardness or a zero hardness brush, it won't be visible properly to you. And guys, the next tool comes sponge tool. It basically, you can say, just blends the color of two images into same. You can say you can desaturate or saturate the color as per your convenience. Supposing I need to desaturate the color over here, so I'll just desaturate it so that it can just share the same color tone. Are you seeing this? I hope you can see the difference. Yeah, yes, see the difference. Can you? So this is so much with the sponge tool. Let us select the saturate option and you'll be able to see what I mean to say by that, the saturation. Have you seen the colors that have been enhanced by this? See this? Okay, this looks bright. Okay guys, the next tool comes to be is pen tool. Pen tool is a very amazing tool. It could be used for multi-purpose things. Supposing I need to select this girl, or okay, it is so much done with the girl. So let us select the hand. I need to select the hand. I'll just click here and I'll make a click here. I'll click in between. I'll hold the control key. By using these ends, I can manipulate and I can make a good selection. Guys, I know it looks a bit of tricky right now, but take my word. Once if you start using pen tool, you won't be needing these marquee tools, any of them, not even polygon marquee tool, lasso tool, anything. So supposing I am just doing it in a hurry right now, like I have completed it, so I'll be just selecting make selection, and with the zero feathers the selection has been done. And even supposing if I don't want to make a selection, stroke the path and click OK, it will be stroking the path. You know what, it stroked the path using the brush that was selected. Supposing if I select this brush with a lower smaller size and with a brighter color, okay, so you'll get to see the difference. Have a look at this, the hand, the color changed, right? So I think I've just like put on in front of you the basic purpose of pen tool. So the next tool is text tool. Yes, it is used to put on the text in the image. Supposing anything you want wish to write, hello YouTube, like if you wish to change the font, you can. The fonts are selected, installed in your image, sorry, in your control panel. You can do anything with that. So after text tool, in this you can either write the text in horizontal or vertical type, and even you can mask that text. Supposing, have you seen those watches, those wall clocks rather, having the numbers written on them, and including those numbers there are some images in them. Let us do something like that. Supposing I need to write 10. Have a look at this. It made the selection. but it is quite small, so I'll be just going with a very bigger size so that you people can see that. 55 supposing. So it will be selecting 55, and once I click on the image, and then I can just control C, copy and paste. Yes, I got that. So guys, this was, you can see that the 55 number. Same you can do with the vertical type. So yes, next comes the custom shapes of these, the custom shape tools. And in this you are having many other shapes also, including those custom shapes, tools, line tools, polygon tools, and rectangular anything. Supposing you click and just drag it, you get the color, and that is it. And if you wish to delete it, click the delete button, it will be deleted. And it is similar with all these shapes, but still let me just show you guys which all shapes are available. This shape is very much available for everyone, I hope. So in that case, jokes apart, it's a heart shape that is within available to us. So after having this done, next comes the grabbing tool. It is used to grab the images. Supposing I just zoom in a lot and I need to move left and right, navigate properly, so I can, you can zoom in by using control and plus on your keyboard, and you can just go to the actual pictures view of the actual picture by pressing the command control plus 0. And next comes the zoom in and zoom out option. And in this, after that, I hope we are done with the tools. Guys, thank you for being so patient and listening to me. Stay tuned, more videos coming. Goodbye.